Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to UAH Esports. Tonight we have UAH Charger Blue up against UCF Knights Rising. My name is Thomas, also known as Drowsy.
And I am Grayson, also known as Gray B2.
And we'll be bringing you tonight's broadcast. So, best of three. First map up here is Haven.
Actually, not a best of three.
Not a best of three? Oh.
No, it is three best of ones. If they lose both, they are out. But if they win one, they play all three. So let's hope that they can win one,
All right.
and we get three maps.
Well, that's what you want to see. So, we got all the guys in the room tonight, and I heard a lot of pregame talk from Sambot. So,
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting at least 30. Anything
At
less than
least,
30
at
is a
least.
disappointment in my book.
yeah. If he, I mean, he told me he was gonna get 5.
Oh, five. Wow.
5. So I'm hoping that's 5 around.
I am too. Otherwise, that would be very, very disappointing. I'm expecting 30, so I'll just leave that there. But this is a very, very strong UCF team. If I'm not mistaken, they played an SCL qualifier about last week, maybe a couple days ago, and they placed within the top 4 or 5. So this is a very, very strong roster that is not going to mess around with the UAH team.
And we've seen some of these UAH guys. They've been looking pretty good recently. With that stream for the show match, that was pretty good. So hoping to see that carry over and replay out here when it matters.
I mean, we're seeing some very interesting stuff on the UFC side with a Phoenix Clove double duelist comp. That is not something you see every day, that's for sure.
And Big Al with the first peek will take down Escruden. And he'll go back in for more in Garage, and Sasha Warrior will pick that up. In the meantime, Dimikal has pushed up, and Cyanide takes out Sasha Warrior in Garage. So this C site, all for UCF's taking.
Yeah, man, that was a crazy start to the round. Al just wide swinging out Garage off that flash was insane. He's able to find one. 3v3 now.
Trapman looking to try to bring UAH back into this round, and Fly is walking up Garage. That smoke will stop him for a while as Cyanide finds the kill on the Trapman. And Sambot able to trade that one out. Demikal takes out Fly, and it's all up to Sambot in the 1v2. Only 18 HP, and Suf will take him down. So 1-0 start here for UCF. And that's kind of disheartening to see. Get that early 5v4 advantage, but not able to convert it off of a really quick take onto that site from UCF.
I
Really
think
well played.
it was a very good reaction by them as well, taking that C long space to pinch the Garage players. I mean, UAH seemed very unaware of the possibility that could happen, and I think they capitalized well off of it. I do see 2 shares getting bought up. I'm not sure the value they're going to have, but there is a chance that these could be round-changing weapons here.
Fly looking to
early
peek
fight.
this A main angle. And he knows that headshot through the wall with the Sova reveal. It's a 5v4 situation, but Cyanide and Suf ready to clean this one up. Trapman with the awkward angle there. Find a kill on the Cyanide, but it's a 1v3 here for Trapman. Nothing but the classic. And he'll start backing off to look towards this B site.
And I mean, surely now this has to just be to die to the spike kind of moment. 33 HP, just a classic against, I mean, the rifles that UCF has. And this Jet is taking a very aggressive angle. I don't think Trapman is going to be ready for this at all. Good shot by the Jet. I mean, not bad damage on the UH side. Getting those 2 early frags, I mean, that's about all you can ask for on a eco like that. But we do see another rifle getting bought up, so UCF is staying right in this bonus round.
And that initial kill from Fly off of that Sova reveal, I mean, that did set them up to do some damage, and some damage was found off of that, but UCF was able to clean it up in the end. So UCF now on the bonus here. While the side of UAH has essentially a full buy. And that same Sova dart will line up towards A, but nothing will be spotted. In the meantime, UCF looking towards a little garage push here. And Silence is in. Big Al with the kill through the smoke.
And that's just a heads-up kill right there. He heard the Phoenix go into that corner. Very good job by Al.
The flash timing with the smoke. Did Big Al see one? Has an idea. It's the right idea. But is Screwed able to find one? before traded out by Big Al. So 4v3 here in favor of UAH. Satchel Warrior, dump a util. Towards the C site will fly. That's a really aggressive angle in mid, and he will be rewarded for that. So all left now on these two UCF players. A little split up here. Big Al not quite able to find it. It's ugly, but it's a 3K. Now down to Soof. What can Soof do here? That breach stun not looking too promising. And all this util. Not much left in this round to do.
Not at all.
And Satchel Warrior with the cleanup.
Yeah, very good recovery from UAH, being able to clean up that bonus round quite well. Only losing Sambot, and looks like they have money to be able to buy him up at least a little bit if they so choose. But now we already are seeing that Odin coming out for the Sova. That is going to be insane. I know how hard it can be to play against something like this, so hopefully UAH can get some adaptations going to play around this, because this is going to be very unfun. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, the big old machine gun. That's a lineup right there.
And Sambot's walking right into it. Not too much chip damage, though.
So Sambot able to avoid most of the spam, although will be taken down a little bit on the side of his HP. And Fly, what an off angle, finds the opening kill onto Demisol.
Yeah, wasn't quite ready for it. I mean, another 5v4 for UH. This is looking very, very good. He's looking to take another fight here. This is very risky if he tries to walk out of the smoke.
This is aggressive long, and Cyanide's ready for it. Trapman finds the trade out, but as that ult comes through, the site's been given up. So 3v4 retake situation, Sambot able to find the first one. That makes their job a little easier. Big Al ready to flash out of heaven here.
Seems like they have an Omen blind. This got a bit of util to use here.
Escruden finds a quick kill on a Satchel Warrior. Big Al able to find the trade, but it's left to Sambot in the 1v2. That Phoenix wall gives away his position, and Silence swings him for the final kill in the round.
I mean, that was a very good round by UC up there. I think the play on long there was a little overzealous without any util walking out of that smoke, but I like the idea. You're in a 2v5 basically on the site there, trying to make something happen. Didn't quite work in their favor this time, though, and now, I mean, UH is just on a save. Credits are going to start rolling in for UCF. We see the Phoenix with 4,000. Soba's starting to get up there as well, so got to put a dent in this economy somehow.
And that Clove ult getting used up, and that's a hard ult to get. 8 ult points. So maybe things aren't all doom and gloom here. Big Al takes a swing. Not able to find anything outside garage, but Flies push down mid. Silence looking, finds Sambot.
Sambot's baiting for him pretty well. I don't think they have any interest in walking down mid this round, though.
And it looks like they'll group up towards A here.
And it is that's completely empty. I mean, they have the read right now. We see some rotation starting to come through, though. UH seems to understand that they want to be heading towards this A site. As 3 UH players are on the flank right now. And Fly's a great timing here.
Not quite able to find the kill.
Great job by Soof.
So it's brought into a 3v3, make that a 3v2 as Cyanide finds a kill onto Satchel Warrior. Sambot, this is a neat little angle here. Demical in the smoke. And as it fades, Sambot able to find the headshot.
That was a great shot.
So down to a 2v2, UAH on these low weapons. And Big Al finds one long, so that's a 1v2 situation for Silence, and he will get caught out by that ult. And a quick kill from Sambot cleans up the round. So UAH with a low investment round win here to bring it to 2-3.
I mean, I personally did not see that happening. That was really well done by UAH to be able to bring that round back after the quick 2 kills by Foop at the start there.
That 3-man flank working out for the side of UAH. You don't see that every day. So UAH able to calm down a little bit here. And UCF sort of on a half buy here. Couple players fully invested. Other players holding out with just sheriffs.
I'm definitely interested in this op that Fly is pulling out here. See what value you can get. This Jet is kind of leaning towards A, but and that was a really good smoke. It kind of makes him worry that someone could have crossed, but now he seems to be committed on this lobby angle. They have him just fully posted up.
UCF set up for this default round. But UAH not giving them any sort of opening. Trapman, the ult kill onto Silinx. So a quick 5v4 start here. And Satchel Warrior taking some space towards C. But it looks like this play might end Garage here for UCF. With the Cloven Killjoy pushed up. But Cyanide spotted out by Big Al. And Big Al able to find the headshot through the wall. Oh. And Satchel Warrior, a quick headshot onto Soup.
And I mean, that's the bomb. I don't know what more you're meant to do now. This is going to be an incredibly hard round to win for UCF. I mean, you do have the Odin, but a great flash by Big Al. And a good cleanup by Sambot. And that is a really, really good right to get rid of that Odin. Kind of reset UCF's economy. Put them in a weird spot. Oh, well, actually, they do get another Odin, so never mind. But it's starting to get the economy rolling of UAH. We do see they're really, really close to that Killjoy ult. But, I mean, UCF, they have the Silva and the Phoenix ult. They have a really, really good sight hit, so it's going to be a tough round. Especially if I see all 5 leaning towards A. I think this is going to be just a hard rush. But UAH seems ready for it. I mean, we see the stun. We see the peek. We see what's probably going to be a dart. There's a lot here to fight this.
Get out of my way.
And will Fly be ready for this? The operator goes peeking down A, not able to connect.
Oof.
And surely they'll rush him down. Is able to get out with his life, but Silinx is ulted into the site already off that Phoenix. Trapman caught out by Demicall. And that spike is going down, but Big Al heads up play to take out that Phoenix body.
Little Joe DeBozo cosplay right there. Reading where that Phoenix ult came from. 4v4. We still see the Sova on this Phoenix, on the Sova.
That Odin,
he gets taken down.
Odin cannot connect. All of a sudden, it's a 1v4 here for Soof, and he's getting chased. Fly stuck in this corner, and Soof still not able to find the kill. So, a 4v4 retake turns into a 4v none.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed very, very promising for UCF there. You have the Civil, you're in a 5v4, but just a little uncoordinated, it seemed like, maybe on the post point there, and they just weren't able to close it out.
But that spike plant does help UCF's economy a little, but not enough to get a buy into this round.
I do see a bit of a force, though. A Judge play, a full rifle, I mean, they have the chance to make something happen here, but I'm not... Attack side Judge on a Sova is definitely not something you see every day, so I'm curious how they're going to make this work. Probably lean him more towards Garage, try and get in those close angles. So Satchel Warrior is going to be ready for this. I mean, Flies this all the way up A with this op. Al has a wow, yeah. 1v5 at mid is not able to even get one.
Trapman spamming through, not finding anything.
A great shock, though. 2 UCF players on 1 HP, basically.
Sambot finds the initial push, but Demicall's ready to trade him out. So 3v4 retake scenario here. That Killjoy ult will make things a little bit easier as B site has been cleared out.
And retaking up with an op, though, and Soup is in a really good spot.
Placing swarm grenade.
Satchel Warrior must know, but he still gets taken down.
And Trapman, he knows the other one's mid. It's all left down to Soof here. And Trapman able to pick up the 3K to get the round win.
I mean, that was just a great round by Trapman there to get all of those kills and help secure that round. Just finding the 2 in mid, the last one on Soof.
So UAH getting tested here on these retakes. So far, it's been going well for them. So,
I mean, I think the main thing is just UCF's lack of really control in these post points. They seem a little uncoordinated. I mean, Trapman found 2 just kind of out in the open there in mid when the bomb was planted for him. I think they just need to settle down a little bit and kind of relax in these rounds. I mean, you have a Civil you're sitting on. That is kind of your post-plant winner right there, so hopefully they can kind of calm some of these rounds down. But Fly is posted up with the op C now, and we see a heavy stack towards the side.
This is exactly what Fly wants here. But that
Good
drone,
aim, though.
that's gonna shut down his play. But goes to re-swing it anyways.
I mean, they picked up the Killjoy, and Demicall is all the way up B.
UCF here looks to be grouping for a mid play. Sambot left by himself here on this B site, but his teammates will come to back him up. And Trapman, he's pushed down long on A, finds the kill on Asuf, and that's the bomb. So this play,
And he gets
fully red.
Wow.
The second kill blinded before he's traded out by Cyanide. So that play shut down by that push from Trapman.
Yeah, that was great stuff by Trapman.
UCF trying to regroup here. They're making a lot of noise towards this B site, and Big Al can hear that. Demicall dashes in.
And I think Such heard the Clove step on the B, yep. But he's trying to make a play. If Satchel works out of this, timing is weird. And he misses it.
So 2v2 retake here off of what looked to be an unlosable round.
Spike down B.
And that Clove ult pushing up. Needs a kill, needs an assist, but none to get.
But he has a 1v1 here on Sambot. The Clove did hear him rotate. It's just Sofa should know he's here. Sambot's very low.
Last player standing.
Yeah.
Fly with the ult. Will he expect backside?
He's making a lot of noise. Sofa's in a great spot. Really, really good job.
That's a good clutch there for the Scrutin. That's good there.
Knowing you have the isolated one on Sambot, taking it, winning it, and then positioning off of Fly Sound, that was very well played by the Sova, whose name I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce.
A Scrutin?
Screwed-in? Yeah.
Scrutin?
Yeah.
You know, you get a nut, a bolt screwed in.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, actually.
Yeah.
But we finally have started to see some damage being done to the UH economy.
So Trapman, he's going to hear all of that aggression towards A.
Oh,
Sambot
great
in a
angle.
good position, and he's going to be rewarded with that. But that Killjoy ult is going to force UAH to back off here.
Man, I see Big Al coming, and he's got that breach ult. This could be a very fast flood when you have the entirety of UH waiting on this bomb site. I mean,
He's got that
expect to
ult.
see a flood.
Spike planted.
There it is. And Clove is just on an island. They have fully ran away and left this man. Has to make something happen, and he can't.
Sambot able to pick up one before he's taken out. A screwed in. Finds the kill on a Trapman. But Fly able to find Soof.
Last player standing.
Big Al, great swing onto Demicall. And it's all left to Scrutin once again. But that defuse is coming through, and he does not have time for this.
Oh. Bit of a late Sova ult. And I mean, there's nothing you can do here, yeah. I mean, another great retake from UH, and I think it just slightly misplayed by UCF. Just a little overzealous.
If you're not a good
I mean, I feel like their whole thing with that Civil just needs to be buy time. Let that Clove do her thing, let her die. But they got a little greedy, a little overzealous maybe, and UH is capitalizing on their mistakes very, very well. Closing out these rounds and making it a 6-4 half. I mean, we see, what is that, 4 post plants that they have won now with the fuses, so something needs to change for UCF on these post plants.
So, befitting for Fly being on all these high angles.
Indeed.
Silinx. That flash will push him back.
He's going for the reswing. Not quite.
And UCF knows that's B site, and they're so quick to take this space. So another retake scenario will have to be here for UAH, but that Sova ult will shut it down temporarily. Scrutin getting aggressive, able to find Sambot, and Big Al's found too. So the Spike's still not able to go down. And they know where these last two players are. Satchel Warrior.
Yeah, not much you can do there with the pinch. I mean, it was a good idea to try and fight Sam. You get the one, but
Last round
when you get
in
pinched
the
like
half.
that and you're stuck on B, there's not much you can do in that situation. And very good job on the eco by UH to make sure they didn't throw away any guns in those smokes and keep it a nice tight round.
A great ult from Trapman. Able to shut down that plant. what could have been a really unsure retake, given how much space they had, but able to stop it in its tracks.
I mean, I see we're one off of this Phoenix ult. I think that has to be what they're farming for this round. Heavy lean towards C. Complete retake setup by UAH. An early A ult. I mean, UAH just has like this entire map now.
Sandbot sticks it and finds the kill.
I mean, this is almost a waste of a Phoenix ult just because there is absolutely no one here. They are fully off the site with that A hit. So, I mean, UAH is in prime position for this post point again.
Spike
And they've got the numbers advantage, so Big L starts to poke and prod, finds something here. Scruden is able to find the kill onto him, though, and Cyanide careful of that flank, finding Trapman. Fly gets the kill onto Scruden before trade out by Silinx, and Satchel Warriors found Demicall,
Last player standing.
but Cyanide in Silinx able to clean up this round for UCF.
Yeah, and that was a good job by UCF. I mean, they found those isolated picks, the one in garage, the one on flank, and I mean, UH just kind of gave away their advantage there in the 5v3 and allowed UCF right back into that round. So very good job by them. Make it a 7-5 half. Not bad at all for this team. And a very close game, map 1.
So can UCF be as productive here on this defender side?
I mean, with the double duelist, that is the big question. What value can this Phoenix get? I mean, UH is just leaning completely away from them right now. So we might have to wait a little while to see what kind of value we're getting, but I mean, a very fast garage play, but this garage looks a little off, tries to take the timing and not quite there.
So Fly able to find that opening kill. Sue stunned on this side, and Fly's able to find his second. So the spike starts to go down.
Cyanide, though.
Spike planted.
Cyanide
Oh.
not quick enough to deny it, but quick enough to find some damage. Flies on a 3K. And Satchel Warrior's about to
He's
take
gonna
his
go
last
for the
two players' garage.
Never mind. I mean, still very good job from UH. I mean, that util from the breach was very strong. I mean, clearing all that space. We saw a little bit of a miss smoke. We'll say it was Sambot approved, that he meant to do that. Definitely on purpose.
Of course.
I mean,
As
obviously.
always.
He wanted to bait the Silva into that angle, obviously. I mean, that's how smart Sambot is. So, very good pistol round for UH. We do see 2 rifles already. I mean, with those 3 kills, already getting the full shields out of Fly. This is going to be a tough round to lose for UAH, but yet again, 2 more sheriffs coming out. Suva's going to be on a 1v5 here. Has a chance to try and make a play. See what he can pull off. He might just be playing retake. I think he understands. Especially with that breach done. We see a Killjoy Molly lineup going into the spawn. That's something you don't really see every day.
And UAH charging onto that C site to plant the spike.
Spike
I
planted.
mean, we're what, 5 seconds in the round? The bomb's down?
It's a 5v5 retake scenario now. Big Al. What an angle.
Careful there.
Fly's in a bad spot, though. That's one of their vandals. UH does a good job to protect.
Player standing.
Very good job to protect him. I mean, 1v5.
They have a call
Al
8
wants it.
HP and a dream.
Oh no,
Trapman.
not another knife kill. We cannot continue the streak of those from the last time we streamed. Please, no. I mean, a great bonus from UH, making sure they didn't lose a single weapon. They still have 2 rifles coming in this round. But again, we're seeing that Odin coming out of the Sova. And I mean, this could stump UH. I know I played with Trapman before. It has stumped us in the past, so hopefully this new roster, though, they have some changes they can make sure that they don't get absolutely destroyed by an Odin on Haven. Because I know it can happen. It's like a bit of a slow round from UH, though. Leaning a bit more towards mid. Testing this garage space. Looking to go into fast pivot into B. They definitely have the util to do it. A lot of chip damage coming out, though, and CF is doing well.
Trapman.
Finding another one through the smoke. The soup just runs through.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
So a crazy round turns to a 1v2 and Satchel Warrior shut down. So UCF finding their first round of the half.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened there. I mean, you do lose 3 on UCF's side. That is kind of a bummer. you want to keep more of those rifles up, but I mean, when UH has 2 of their own, I think they did pretty well there. You get to keep the Odin. At least they're going to be forcing back into this round, so we do see a bit of our first full buy versus full buy, even though we have a bit of light shields, but trying to get some movement on these ults about halfway on almost all of them at this point, so should see these coming into play here in the next couple rounds. But another default for UAH, just kind of spreading out the map, trying to see what they can make happen. And UCF, I mean, Cyanide getting aggressive in mid here. Breaks the turret, that's a good way to deny info in mid. But Trapman instantly droning out does re-clear all of that space, so...
UAH kind of resetting to a default here. Siling's playing the off angle in garage. But Fly doesn't look too interested in peeking all the way in.
Just kind of scoping out. He's actually walking in now. And he wins the fight. Wow. I mean, that was terrible timing for Silence. He had been holding that angle for, I mean, 40 seconds.
So a bit of timing in the favor of UAH brings to a 5v4. And now it's Big L's turn to look towards garage. And that smoke from Sambot will give him the opportunity to push in.
Sino might go for a play here. He has a time to jump through the smoke. I don't think anyone's looking. Oh, it doesn't take, though. He might have had a chance for a big-time play there.
UAH now, they're reading it. Big Al finds that headshot. And that spike's going to get planted. So 2v5 here now for UCF.
I mean, I think the save bells have to be ringing in your head. 5v2. This is a crazy setup. Off the... Yeah. Trapman cleaning up the last 2. Not much you can do there at all. That was a good setup in UH. And hey, I mean, Sambot, he's almost halfway to the 30 I was hoping for, so he's still got a chance. Just 18 more. I mean, we're a little halfway. It's definitely doable. I need to see it, so...
Of course.
Yeah, he just needs to keep locking in.
It is better than 5.
He's above his 5 mark that you gave him, so that's what we want to see. I mean, everyone on UH is in the positive. That's exactly what you want to see.
So we'll say he's performing above his own expectations.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
So quick seaside play here for UAH.
I mean, you only got a classic decimal. What can you do?
Demical, good luck with that classic, and he's forced offside.
Sorry, I'm a little too focused on math right now. I'm calling him decimal.
Satchel Warrior.
I don't know what's going on there.
I thought it was decimal for a while. Cyanide will get spotted. And Trapman, he doesn't let those get past him.
He does not, and I mean... I don't know how many more fights he can take here.
And the classic's falling one by one. It leaves a Screwed-in with the Sheriff able to find
shot,
one. And a second.
I mean, that's 2.
But Trapman shuts it down.
I mean, 2 good kills there. I don't know how much damage it's going to do to the economy of UH, but take what you can get. Yeah, not quite much. I mean, we're sitting on almost max on some of these players, so still, I mean, gets them to the Civil if you didn't already have it, so that is an ult that they can use to kind of get them back into these rounds where UH has been dominating these post plants, running them down at the end there.
And, you know, left alive with that Sheriff by himself, I mean, it reminds me of a certain player.
Oh, no. You want to... Who is that player?
Unknown.
Exactly.
Oh, my guy, Gravy, too.
Oh, really? Yeah, yeah. Why the Sheriff? Or is it just because he was alone?
It's just because he was
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But getting into the round, we do see UH coming out with a bit of an A default here, leaning super heavy, but UCF doesn't seem super enticed to be rotating, but Phoenix is making his way over. And wow, great pick by Fly, finding the guy in hell. I see a Killjoy Molly lineup coming in. Oh my goodness, Fly.
Fly a second through the smoke. Cyanide still sitting up here in heaven. And Satchel Warrior gets caught out by Demicall in mid. Cyanide starting to activate, but will have to back off.
He's in a really tough spot.
This looks almost like an impossible scenario here
It really
for
does.
UCF.
Great flash by Big Al. Cyanide drops down, not able to find anything. I mean, another 1v3. Sambot clean up with 2 more. He's moving.
He's moving.
Getting there. I don't know if this game's going to go on long enough unless UCF has some trick to pull out of the hat to start bringing this game closer, because UH has had a sizable lead for this entire half, only dropping that 1 bonus round. This is like dominant from them.
And even if UCF can find a couple rounds here, I mean, all these players on UAH, plenty of money. Sambot, 7.5k, stand on his money, he's 5'10".
I mean, we see a Judge, a Guardian, some Light Shields, a Bulldog. I mean, they're going to have to make it work with scraps, but we do have 2 big ults. We do see the Jet Knives as well, so if there's a round to win, it has to be this one. See if they can make it happen. I mean, look at this instant rotation. UCF is not playing around with the defaults. They know that this is just going to be a sight hit.
And as this initial utility comes out from the side of UAH, will they expect Escuridon to be this close up on the angle?
I don't think they are. They're not.
Big Al is not, and Escuridon finds 2.
I mean, a great play. I'm trying to get another. UH is recovering, though. I mean, we're in a 2v3, but a big flank right now coming from Suf.
One enemy remaining.
Sandbot, not quite.
That flank securing the round there for UCF, so 12-7 now.
I mean, really good job by UCF. That was a great play by the Sova, the push-up short off the timing of that drone and find those 2. Absolutely destroy the utility players on UAH and just shut down that push completely. I mean, 3 kills on the UAH side, or 2 kills, however many it ended up being. That does ruin their economy a bit again. So we do see even more light shields coming out. But I mean, you one up the Killjoy, you got the Civil. I mean, they can start stringing some rounds together. Doesn't take too much, but Big Al's getting close to his breach roll. I mean, we still see the other side's Killjoy ult. So I mean, it's another A hit from UAH. They are not shying away. They know that they can win this game on the A site. They believe it. See if they can do it. Another super fast flank from Soup, and Satchel Warrior doesn't really have any Yuto holding flank, so he can catch a good timing here. Satchel Warrior's aware of it though.
Aware, but not able to find the kill, and that lockdown
And
gets destroyed.
I don't even know how Fly just did that.
Into the side.
Finding 2 through the smoke again. Sambot's up in heaven. He finds one as well.
Silings, desperate flash, able to find 2 kills. Fly trades him out. Suf 1v2.
This is winnable 1v2.
This lockdown's gonna go down, and Satchel Warrior able to clean it up, and UAH 13-7.
First dub of the season. That is what you want to see from our boys. Love to see it. Good job by UCF though. I mean, they kept it close in the first beginning of the games there, but UAH ended up pulling away pretty handedly. I mean, great first game. Exactly what you want to see from the boys. And, yeah. Now, on to the next, I guess. Got about 20 minutes or so.
Yep, so we will see y'all back with the second game. And we're back. So game 2, we have UAH Charger Blue versus OTSU Esports Varsity. It will be another Haven match. So we'll see. UAH a little warmed up on this map, so let's see what they
I
can
would
do.
say so, yeah.
Yeah, a little warm up.
I mean,
Light
little
13-7.
13-7, yeah. You take those. You take those.
So getting into agent select here, looks like they've got them all locked in. So we got Fly again on the Jet, Trapman, Big L, Sambot, and Satchel War. They're all sticking with the same comp.
And we got
And
a bit of a more comp on the other side.
same
So,
comp.
yeah.
So
I
we'll
mean,
see
hey,
what can happen.
Sambal was supposed to get 30 last game. This is his chance to get 30 again.
This is
So
a shot, yeah.
he got more than 5. He almost tripled 5. I think he had what, like 18 maybe.
Yeah.
So
He told
know.
me he was getting 6 this game.
6?
That was his
Okay,
goal.
okay.
So
what, we should expect maybe 20. I think that would be a good number.
yeah, that'd be a good number.
At least 20. Okay.
So UAH starting on defense here.
Placing sentry.
And yeah, we'll see. I saw players warming up. They looked pretty locked in.
I saw someone was warming up using the Discord reaction on an announcement, so
Yep.
I don't know how locked in he is, but we'll see.
Had Trapman staring at a bot.
Had
Not
another
shooting,
that was
just
warming up
staring
with a Bucky, so
at it. Yep.
we'll see just how warm they are.
Looks like it might be an aggressive peek here in Garage from Big Al.
Yeah, this was
And that
something we saw last
confirms it.
game.
Swings, but Alpine will find him this time.
Great punish.
So Satchel Warrior darting back onto site, and
Fly's
JHK
dead on A.
finds a kill across the map onto Fly. So OTSU looking to move up on this A site. Trapman here. Last defense finds the kill, and that's the bomb on Alpine. So
We see a
it's
pitch
a
coming
little
in
awkward
from Ego.
here. But he knows there's one behind him. Not able to find the kill as Ego picks it up, and Sambot stuck out in defender spawn. So
I mean, great pistol from
planted.
OTSU so far.
yeah, that spike will go down. Satchel Warrior not
Player
able to pick up
standing.
the flank kill. So 1v4 here now for Sambot.
He wants to start the 30. This is where he's got to be. He gets 1. Needs more, though. Not quite.
So shut down. 3 players left alive for OTSU. And you know what? I really liked the play to find that pick in Garage and then reaggress on A, kind of through UAH. Keeping them on their toes. Satchel Warrior picking up a Sheriff, and looks like he'll be the only one buying for
Yeah.
the side of UAH.
I mean, just a lot of solo plays out of UH that round that just, honestly weren't really super needed. OTSU did a really good job of punishing those plays and capitalizing on the round and getting a nice pistol.
So it looks like he'll end up with a Marshall to watch this C long, and that's where they're coming. So able to find the first tag onto Ego. But turret gone, he's gonna walk back into defender spawn, and Big Al, he's up here, but they know where he is. That flash will go through, and he goes in sight. No bystanders, finds the headshot on him. And
Great
Fly
reveal.
finds one through the smoke.
Spike planted.
This is an interesting situation now in a 3v4. Definitely still not looking super winnable for UAH, but
Fly might be aware here. He's walked up, he's found some space, but they will catch him out. So
horrible timing on that play.
quick cleanup there for OTSU, and that'll bring us to 2-0.
Yeah, good bonus. You only lose 1. So, definitely take that. UH is stuck with a Bulldog on the Satchel Warrior, so definitely not looking great in terms of economy, but only 2 Bulldogs, a Spectre, and a Marshall was, and I think nowadays we're seeing a lot more rifles coming in, so. And, oh, there it is. Okay, now we got a rifle, so definitely now a winnable bonus, at least a bit more winnable now with that Vandal, so. UH has to stay on their toes, make sure they're not giving anything easy. Al is getting a little aggressive here, taking this early fight. Smoke kind of pushes him off, though. And, wow, Fly just gets taken down immediately.
So Satchel Warrior up in Garage with the Judge. Will anybody give him anything?
He was training with the Bucky. I think this is close enough.
But it
I
looks
mean,
like
they're fully leaning towards
OTSU is going to start looking towards A. Trapman, what can you give us?
Wow.
And no bystanders, another headshot with that Sheriff. So A site wide open now. Sambot coming in, but he won't challenge this initial push.
I think this almost has to be a save look at this point.
Spike planted.
You're fighting against Stingers and Spectres. couple rifles.
Miguel stuck. Able to find one, but that will be it. And no bystanders on for the 4K.
I mean, it just seems like a lot of solo plays out of UH right now, but they are just... OTSU is able to punish very well, and I mean... I think UH just has to play a bit more together. Not sure what's going on right now.
So put UAH back on a save round. So light investment here. And no bystanders, having a really good start to the beginning of this game.
Yeah, I mean, finding a 4K on the bonus, I mean, not much more you can ask of your breach besides that, so... I mean, this is the round that UH decides to lean towards C, but OTSU has having none of it. Heavy lean towards mid now.
C aggression won't find anything, but... Oh, Chips, he's ready for this. Sambot will show presence.
Breaks the drone though, but I don't think they are going to go anywhere near that.
And OTSU starting to regroup towards A.
Nice taking a peek though. UH is going to start leaning, but if he dies here, it opens up the map. I mean, now there's a possibility for them to turn back towards C, but they think they're just leaning towards this A site.
So Trapman once again alone on A. He'll hear that utility come in, start to call his teammates over, and he'll dip out of the site, try to set up for some kills on this retake scenario.
Spike planted.
I mean, again, I think we're just in another save scenario where at this point you're just kind of giving them ult orbs to even try this. You know, a whole bunch of sheriffs against a bunch of rifles. Need some sort of miracle here.
And Ego on this really high
that's
up
a good
position.
start.
Big Al able to find one though. And no bystanders picks up one Alpine JHK, but Sambot finds a kill on Ego. So 1v3 here for Sambot. Picks up the rifle, but Alpine spotted him before the smoke pops. So 4-0 in favor of OTSU. So huge round here if UAH see if they can pull something together. I mean,
this has to be a must-win round. Look at the economy of OTSU right now. Only Chips is on low money. I mean, everyone else is almost maxed out, so this half could get out of control very quickly if they are not able to stabilize at all in this next round.
And that op from Fly looks like it might take an early peek towards A, but that's not where OTSU is headed.
I mean, they just have the read right now. They have completely avoided all of UH's plays so far in this game. And I'm getting a DM from a friend, which we'll just ignore that for now. But
Sambot stuck on this site. Satchel Warrior able to find Ego, who was the first in. Satchel Warrior turns the flash, finds another kill.
Great blind by
Sambot catches no bystanders running away. Big Al up on JHK, and Alpine left 1v4. Finds the first kill onto Sambot. 3 left to find, a second onto Fly. And Big Al.
Uh-oh.
Big Al doesn't know where he is. Alpine reloading. Big Al. We'll put the aftershock out. Trapman now to help him. That recon dart will get taken out, but Trapman able to clean it out. So 1v4 started to look a little scary, but UAH able to close it out.
I mean, hold my breath there for a second, but good stuff by Trapman to close that round out. I mean, that's what you want to see from UAH. Getting around on the board, putting at least a little bit of a dent into the OTSU economy, and I mean, they're able to get another full buyout, so. Also moving towards a lot of these ults. OTSU is sitting on 3 big ones, so this is going to be a hard round for UAH to win, assuming these get invested, but 2 off the Killjoy ult. I mean, they do have the Civil ult to try and make something happen, but another heavy C lean.
We saw last game how deadly that ult from Trapman can be, if he can find where they're headed. Sambot spots out the aggression, and that'll call over the rotates onto C, but once again, OTSU has just hit the site with less manpower. And Ego's walking up on this smoke.
Sambot needs to be ready for this.
He'll think better of it, walking back in UAH. I mean, this is a 5v5 retake scenario.
I mean, they're sitting on 3 ults on OTSU, so this is going to be tough. We do see the Civil getting put out.
So a trade of
actually coming to the
kills
attack
here.
side. Now the defense side comes out. Nice shot from Sambot.
But running out of time, UAH has got to do something. Sam with the blind. No bystanders taken out by Fly, but they've got to get on that spike.
They run a bit low on time.
That swarm grenade might have just won the round there. Sambot swinging,
Wow.
diffusers killed. And OTSU, by the skin of their teeth, takes that round.
I mean, that's just a great clutch. That is exactly how you want to play that. Swinging into the own smoke of UAH and just killing Trapman right through it. I mean, can't play that any better. Great stuff from Alpine there. But, I mean, that's a killer round for UAH. Just kind of ruins the economy and keeps OTSU right back up there. I mean, stabilize them pretty well. I mean, we see a Spectre. I mean, we do have the op in play, so something to play with. But it's actually getting moved over the Satchel Warrior. Fly gonna be popping the knives. Actually, I mean, they're gonna have a good fight in mid here.
Yeah, we see them investing into these 2 rifles they saved from the last round.
Ego has a great fight here.
Fly able to find one, but traded up by Ego. And OTSU starts to push into B site. Sandbot.
That was a little crazy.
Lucky timing. Ego walking through another smoke finds Trapman.
I mean, 2v3 with the op, and I mean, you see the team is dipping. They want nothing to do with B. Gonna let Ego cook. I think Satchel has an idea. I think he saw the tip of the gun. He did. I mean, this should be a free kill. And it is.
One enemy remaining.
And Alvin's like a fight. I mean, this round just flipped on its head.
Big L waiting. He's going to pop that ult, and he just set himself up. Perfect timing.
Yeah,
Chip stunned once again, and Satchel Warrior able to find that kill. So
yeah.
Good team play there at the end. Big L using that util exactly how he wanted to secure that round for UAH.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great round. I mean, we're putting OTSU in a bit of a slump now in the economy. Looking a bit low. Probably going to have at least one more full buy just because of the rounds they stacked up at the beginning, but... I mean, yeah, UAH is still not looking great on their side either, so... Bit of a stabilization, though, so that's always what you want to see.
And that was that risky buy around those 2 saved rifles, and it ended up paying off for them.
Placing sentry.
I mean, we still see a lot of big ults on OTSU, so... Very scary rounds. Did you see... I mean, they're defaulting a bit more, though. I think... Their sight hits were working, but... Kind of slowing it down. Want to see if they can get this fight in mid again, but they won't be giving it.
So Ego popping ult and start to look towards mid here. Fly's watching this A aggression, but none will come. Big Al. Big Al's aware. Spots out Ego.
It's a little isolated here. Good smoke to allow him to cross, though. Nice updraft by Ego, trying to get a little peek over the smoke, but... A bit of a delay here. Looks like they want to try and push garage.
Sandbot, he might have all to do in garage. And this breach ult's going to make it even harder.
Yeah,
but
that's
that
a great blind, though.
Will slow them down. Big Al able to get over to the C site, but Satchel Warrior able to find one before being taken out. So Sandbot still looking towards this garage as the spike goes down on C site.
Alpine's in a good spot, though. They have to make sure they clear this angle. Sandbot's a bit alone here. Kind of just... Oh, no.
Powers out.
Not what you want to see. I mean, still a 3v4 winnable. Alpine's getting a little aggressive. This reposition could be huge, and it is.
One enemy remaining.
Alpine
Oh my
on
goodness.
for the 3K, so Trapman, I mean, he had his whole team alive just 10 seconds ago. Now it's all left down to him. And he's going to look to save this gun.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a great play by Alpine. Taking that timing to push even deeper into the garage, thinking that he was going to leave. I mean, just absolutely shut down the round. There was nothing UAH was going to be able to do to even attempt to retake that site. And Trapman just left to try and save his gun. This is a great half from OTSU, up 6-2. I mean, you still have that Killjoy ult. Your economy's starting to boom again. You see 5,000, 4,000. I mean, UH looks like they might try and get a force. But, I mean...
And buying around those 2 rifles did work for them in the past. Looks like they're not quite too keen on dumping all their money into this round. But you do have these sheriffs that can find some work.
See this lane fight mid. Fly has a chance in a good spot. Great flash, though, from OTSU. Bit of a utility trade. Not much gained or lost off either team, though. But Alpine's getting a little risky there in garage. Hits a turret down.
Satchel Warrior missed the crucial timing. And it looks like OTSU is going to start moving up towards B. Fly finds the first headshot onto Alpine. But that will just give the Vandal over to Ego.
Have a re-clear through A as well. Kind of realize that this space isn't really contested by UAH, but not much more than that. So they are kind of walking into the stack. UAH has the read right now. And Satchel Warrior's in a great spot to get one. He does. Does he expect the second? Seems like he's aware, but yeah. Great
Big
timing
Alex
off the dart.
Smoked off, not able to help him there. And Sambot just caught out with all the util. And OTSU taking C site. Fly on the flank finds the first kill onto Chips. But no bystanders still watching this garage site fight.
Oh!
Finds a second. And left
Ace
to no
is needed.
bystanders.
Notable, they're isolated.
And
Not
Trapman
quite.
able to pick it up.
Another good close from Trapman.
So once
Stabilizing the
again,
game.
the weak buy from UAH. Able to pick up that round.
Yeah.
Thrifty.
I mean, you know, everyone says this. Maybe they should be buying sheriffs the entire game. I don't know. I think these aggressive plays the UH are doing on these bonuses or on these lower buys is helping them out. You know, it's kind of slowing down OTSU, making them a little bit scared. I mean, we saw they had cleared out the entirety today, and we're still worried about walk-up, so they just went back into that sack. Didn't have much else to go off of, so. Good stuff by UAH. Still a bit of a grind back, but the economy of both sides has started to even back out. Another flash from the breach of no bystanders. Kind of fake that deep pressure. But wait, I mean, this is wide open. This is a bad turret.
Why?
Blocking sight.
Rewarded with that push.
Yeah. I mean, we saw it a few rounds ago when Trapman walked past it. I guess they hadn't noticed that it kind of missed.
It looks like OTSU gearing up for an A play, and there's no UAH players on this site.
They're ready to just walk all the way into the site, but
Trapman gonna start to get noise as Chips finds
pick from
Fly and
Chip.
Lid.
he equalizes the round out, even though he is kind of low. Should be in a 4v4 here. Oh my goodness, Al, what are you doing?
Spike planted.
Oh no. Bad timing on the smoke. I think they saw his gun poke out of it as well.
That misplay will cost him here. It's 3v4 now. UAH once again faced with a retake. Satchel Warrior's still worried about mid.
And he's thinking about popping the Killjoy ult. I think they will. So JHK's in a weird spot, but he has a lot of util to get himself out, so should be able to run away. Actually, it looks like he might just tank it. I mean, they got the tag.
Sambot in the site, able to find the first kill.
Oh.
He's gonna need more than that.
Last player standing.
But Ego, the triple kill on the round, will secure the 7th round win for OTSU.
Yeah, I mean, they were prepared for that Killjoy. I mean, you saw half of the team was just sitting off site there, but I mean, I think just a little over-aggression from UAH. We saw Big Al kind of get punished in the heaven, and then Sambot trying to make a teleport play through the smoke. I think they just needed to calm it down a little bit. But either way, I mean, a bit of a lower buy now. We 3-7. I think Fly might be able to get up to his knives, so probably able to at least force up something. Other than that, we see another Bucky coming out.
Right there.
And we still see this Killjoy on Alpine. I'm assuming it's surely going to be used within this next round. Why? We've seen him take this fight a lot these past 2 games. Not able to win it, though.
Big Al dumping util, trying to keep himself alive while Ego kills his teammate. Nothing but the classic, and he'll be taken down.
Not much you can do there, really.
So all left to Sambot and Satchel Warrior.
Sambot's in a good spot, though. I don't know if they're going to clear this smoke.
Last player
But they
standing.
will. Had his back turned to the wrong angle at the wrong time.
Satchel Warrior left with the Bucky. He's going to try to look for some of these exit frags. But OTSU so far been real disciplined. At the end of these rounds, they're winning.
Yeah, I mean, waiting out that breach utility. I mean, Big Al, I mean, only has the classic. Not much you can do there, but played it pretty well. Kept them from swinging out, getting a trade. Put his Trapman for trying to get one as well. And he might be able to get one. He does. I don't think they want anything to do with that. They're going to be running the opposite direction. Do not want to walk into a Bucky, and that is definitely the smart play. I mean, 8-3 now for OTSU. This has been a very solid half for them. And we saw the same thing for UAH. They kind of had a close game against UCF on their defense side, went to the attack side, and only lost 1 round. So, you know, make it 8-4. think you're in a decent
Last
chance.
round
You win the
before
pistol.
switch.
Got some momentum going for you. You got something to happen. We haven't really seen a change in setup either. I mean, UH is kind of sticking to the default with the mid fight on B quite a bit, but now we see a bit of a change up. Satchel setting up his turret in B. Gonna have a better hold on C with this op.
Here.
Another default from OTSU as well, with their own op as
Gun
well.
here.
Big Al's in a bit of a pickle if he tries to swing this. Jet's looking for it. Won't give it to him.
So the early mid aggression from OTSU will not be matched by UAH.
Spotted the op. Fly whipping the shot on chips. So they're leaning immediately back towards A. Fly looks like it wants to head that way, but it's a little slow in the rotation. Worried about anyone lurking up B.
And Trapman just cleared long, so he might not be expecting
They had
this
a flash,
much
though.
push up towards long from the set of OTSU.
They heard a flash in the Jet's footsteps, so they should know at least something's here. But now they're just inserting the Jet and leaning back towards C. And it seems like she's trying to fake, but I think they know off that dash. Yeah, Trapman immediately leaving. They see the dart on C. And Big Al's got full util to stall this push. That's a great stun.
Nowhere to run.
Early investment in Sobolis as well. I mean, now the entire team is here in a good spot. Big
Sandbot
blind
the
coming out, but I
blind.
think it missed on chips.
30 seconds left.
It did. He gets another, and another! Oh my goodness. That was the chips round right there. I don't even know what to say. I mean, it looks so good for UH. You had 3 members there. You had used all that util, all those tags. But, I mean, they just weren't able to make anything happen of it. And I mean, 3-9. Just heard of the 9-3 curse, but
Just unable to find the kills there towards the end of that round. And, I mean, just looking at how the round wins went, UAH not able to string anything together, so no possibility of building momentum. So they'll have to start out strong here
but
on
hey,
this attacker half.
Sandbot hit his 6 kills, so it's only up from here. You know,
It is only up from here.
he's reached his peak. I think we're gonna see a bit of a mid fight this round, but UH is leaning more towards C, so I don't think we'll see much come of that. But Fly and Big Al have to be careful of these B players if they decide to push down, and it looks like he will. A little whippy on the shots there, not able to quite capitalize. I mean, Fly is just all the way up garage in the first 10 seconds of the round. This Omen has a lot on his hands. But a great dart by Chips, and Fly is already down.
OTSU already in this bomb site. They've already found 3 kills. Big Al pushed through garage, and Trapman able to find one on JHK.
They each find one. I mean, this immediately flips on its head.
Last player standing.
Not quite. A little worried about that crossfire, and OTSU is able to close it out in a 3-10, and I mean, now it's very looking downhill for UAH. I mean, you lost the pistol, you're down 3-10. I think you kind of have to force into this to make something happen. I mean, OTSU is giving them the chance. We only see a Sheriff on 1, Sheriff's on 2, so they're trusting in these 3 guns, and I mean, that does give UH a chance. Oh, now we see a bit before, so there we go. 4 guns now. Not wanting to give up anything to UAH.
At UAH, I mean, caught between a rock and a hard place here. Fly's gonna have to go something crazy with this Sheriff. But OTSU, disciplined here. Trying to feel out where the attack's headed before they try to commit to anything.
I mean, with this Jet puts up A long, they can send this Sylve over. So they have a heavy stack on this side of the map that it's gonna be tough for you to break. I think Sambot's trying to break this Killjoy alarm, but I just can't quite find it because it's barely smoked off.
And Alpine finds 2 in garage. JHK finds Sambot on long. So Satchel Warrior able to find 1,
Wait.
Fly another.
Oh.
But Alpine with the 4K will make it 11-3 in favor of OTSU.
Got a little risky there. I saw those 2 kills coming in. I thought they had a chance to flip it, but good reaction out of the garage, making sure they cleaned up those last 2. And then in UAH down to the dumps on their economy. I lied because they saved. I don't know what I'm talking about. They have a full buy. But, I mean, this has to be the round. If you're going to bring this game back, make something happen, it has to be this round. Especially with only a Guardian and Ares, a Bucky.
Yeah, this is the
Spectre and
real
Sheriff.
last chance here for UAH.
Let's fly.
I mean, they have the read. They're leaning heavy towards the C site, away from the stack and all the util of OTSU. Only a Bucky and a Sheriff on this side of the map, but this Bucky could do damage if he decides to do anything.
Yeah.
And he has a Spectre. I don't know what I'm talking about with the Bucky.
Fly goes up through garage there. Will they expect this aggression from Alpine? Well, he is smoked off, so UAH will get the site for free. Be able to put that spike down.
And they're a little trapped on the site. This is a good point coming in from Ego. Sandbot's reading into it, though.
Yeah, Sandbot is aware of this, and he's playing at an off angle. So not going to be...
Oh, he's not ready for it, though.
Kill, but what a terrible timing. Ego able to find two. Big Al tries to cook up something,
Wow.
but Ego and JHK close out the round. So that flank from Ego, that Sandbot had the watch on the moment he turns away. Ego capitalizes.
Yeah, I mean, that's just horrible timing. I don't exactly know if we just didn't have an alarm bot that round to hold the flank, or if it went down and he picked it up, but, I mean, great job by Ego capitalizing on that miscommunication, getting a great timing on the flank, and, I mean, now UH is... I don't even know what they can do. I mean, you're facing against an op, you got an Odin you're playing against.
Need a
I mean,
drop.
you're only getting 2 rifles, a Bulldog. I mean,
Round of desperation here.
yeah. What more can you do? We see a 1-1-1-1-1 out of OTSU there, spreading out heavily on the map. So, I mean, they have a chance to capitalize on some one-on-ones, but doesn't seem like they're being able to find any quite yet. Actually, I lied. Sandbot finds a great kill on A. Opening up this 8th site, I mean, it's going to force some sort of rotation.
Scanning ahead.
Ship's aware of
Oh,
its Z
trying to
presence.
fight him, but the Odin spam. Oof, not quite.
Sandbot walks up.
This is a free site.
And
I don't
a
think they're quite
site.
aware. This is a very interesting smoke on the defense side. They kind of make them worried about a lurk, but not going to have it.
The Chip's able to find Big Al in mid.
I mean, this round is a winnable 4v4. We should have a lot of util on the OTSU side, so... Yeah, I see a stun getting prepped right now. I'm sure there's going to be a flash with it. So I'm just waiting for Ego to just... Oh, he has a... Oh, never mind, but... Might still try and dash out of here and try and make something happen with it. Good shot by Trapman, but...
Fly's doubled
Wow.
up here, and Sandbot closes it out. So,
I mean, great stuff from UAH to be able to close that out, get something on the board, some sort of momentum. But, I mean, this is a long, long climb of 8 rounds they're going to have to try and get back. And, I mean, it's going to take a miracle, in all honesty, to string that many rounds with no mistakes. Hasn't happened very often, so...
and your problem here, I mean, OTSU, they have so much of a round advantage that they can afford to just do a light buy on a couple of these rounds, and that prevents you from even having utility, even if you're winning.
Yeah. And, I mean, you can even just save up all of these ults. I mean, it seems like they do this sometimes, to save up on all your ults and just pop them all at once. I mean, Ego, great kill. Another, we've seen the same turret on both sides now get punished.
That's
Ego goes
spotted.
for more. I mean, Trapman, what can you do? Nothing.
My ult's ready.
Good response from Fly, but I mean, at this point, 4v2, you have the bomb down, everyone's stacked up. I mean, oh, they just heard Sandbot as well. He made a footstep.
Masterclass 3K there from Ego.
Good
Able
shot,
to
though.
find one.
I mean, this is winnable. They're all stuck here. One good Omen blind, and this round is open right back up.
Last player standing.
Fly goes for the play, though, not able to get it.
One enemy remaining.
All
my
up to
goodness,
Sandbot.
Sandbot.
Brought it down to a 1v1,
Oh.
but Chips will close it out.
Defenders win.
I thought he had it. That was the start of his 30 kills, but only got 11.
And
Great stuff from
OTSU takes Haven 13-4. So UAH just unable to get into the rhythm they needed there.
Yeah, I mean, not much they could do at all, really. Great stuff from OTSU. I mean, yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that game besides that. They played really well, capitalized on UH's mistakes, and sent us down to the lower quote-unquote bracket of this activation game, so...
All right, so one more map to go. We'll be back when that's set up.
Assuming the website is gonna allow us to.
Assuming the website functions.
Yeah,
So could be 20 minutes,
could be 40,
could be 40,
could be an hour.
could be an hour.
Yeah,
So,
we'll just have to wait and see.
if
Hopefully
you
we can
love
give you guys an
gambling,
update.
you might like your odds. So we'll catch y'all in that next map. Go Chargers. And we're back with the third and final map of the day. We'll be playing Sunset with UAH Charger Blue versus Indiana Hoosiers. So,
Yeah.
let's see how it goes.
I mean, we finally get a different map other than Haven, so I will take it. I mean, Sunset is... We're looking at basically the same as that comp, so... hopefully we have some variation, though. I do see an Astra, I like that. Just got the new buff coming in, 5 stars.
Satchel Warrior, finally on that raise. So living up to the name.
Yeah. Hopefully his Bucky practice is going to come in handy for some nice kills.
Fly, I mean, no longer flying in the sky.
No.
Should be Flash.
Stuck on the ground now,
Stuck on the ground. He got his wings. So let's see, Sambot, 5 kills first map, 6 kills second map. That means he should aim for 7 kills this map.
Surely, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're looking at about, what would that be? Based on our previous calculations, 24? Where were we at? 20?
Probably about 24. Yeah.
22? Because he
22,
18,
22. Okay, yeah.
24, yeah.
So we'll be looking for 22 kills out of Sambot. If he gets anything less than that, make sure you go over to the UAH Esports Discord in general and roast him.
Please do, yes.
So we're getting in. We're on the Texas server. Yeehaw, buddy. I'm ready for this last map. So Dream Team tag for the Sova. Well, it's the Indiana Hoosiers Cream. The Cream Team, Dream Team up in here.
I mean, Big Al with the locked in tag. I'm sure he's pretty locked. Sambot with the bot tag. Hopefully he does not live up to that name. That would be a little disappointing if that's the case, but... Here we go, getting started into the final map of this activation tournament.
That goes there.
Hopefully a little banger finish us off.
Quick little banger, quick little 1-2. I'm feeling a nice little BXE. Actually, they might be looking to try their luck in mid. So Satchel Warrior, I mean, we already know. He's setting up for that double satchel.
Yeah, he's
gonna
stacking
be
in the
there.
market right now. This breach needs to be careful. I see a breach stun getting pinged out. I'm sure there's going to be a flash with it. But oh, he's running away. Oh, he's coming back. Getting ready for it. Yep, here it is.
Here we go, buddy. Send it up mid. Already in connector. Indiana, no idea what to make of that. He's flashed off. Trapman's found the first kill in main.
In a
Fly
great
finds the
fight in B
second.
main.
So AJA. I'll go with that. Sambot. Able to trade it out.
Good pick from Hydra, though.
Spike planted.
Pike's on a good flank as well. He has a good timing here. I think they're aware of it, though. Flies tucked in a weird spot. Trapman cannot leave this corner.
Fly with the advantage, but Pike able to overcome it. Trapman finds the headshot. That's Sova drone.
Uh-oh. Not the drone.
Player
Oh, no.
Big Al down. It's ugly.
Cade stopped him from trading, but, I mean, playing it right for him.
He's got to move that crosshair
No.
just a little bit left. And
He's just
oh,
gonna pick it up. Wow.
The full smoke diffuse. Oh, you hate to see it.
Yeah, wow. I mean, good stuff from Indiana, closing that one out, bringing it back from a 3v2, but definitely a bit of a misplay on the side of UAH there. But, I mean, it happens. We're not perfect players, so we move on. I think we're never known for winning our pistols. I didn't expect the streak to start with this team, so...
Hey, you got to throw one to come back.
Yep.
Race is
But we
time
are
to
known
celebrate,
for our
boy, girl.
bonuses and our eco rounds, so... There's a round to win, it's going to be this one. When we see a shorty, this... Not sure how much value he's going to be able to get with it, though. I mean, they're just walking up mid. They hear this raise, they know they have a fight on this guy.
Satchel out.
And they're looking to take it straight towards B. Good adjustment from Indiana, though, kind of moving back.
Here.
Taking these longer range gunfights.
Hydra and Pike, they're going to have to find something, but that
Chaos is
Cypher
going
Cage gets him
forward.
through. Satchel Warrior in there, taking out Hydra before traded up by Pike.
I mean, 4v4, that's exactly what you want to see. And look at this lurk from Fly. Oh, not quite, though. With Sambot with a good one. Able to keep us in a 3v3. The breach on Indiana is pretty low. Sambot finds the timing. That's another great kill. I mean, I said we were known for our ecos, and this is exactly what I mean. We're in a 2v2. It's not playing for him, though. He can stick this out.
One enemy remaining. Last
Got off.
player
It's a
standing.
1v1. And Big Al wins it out. I mean, that's exactly what we want to see. Great eco round by UAH. Taking that play up through mid, finding those 2 players in market, and closing it out.
That eco round. Gonna put UAH here.
This goes here.
The early economic advantage after losing the pistol. So Big Al, I mean, look, he's on 4,100 still.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of crits going around. We do see quite a few sheriffs, so I see a fight going down here on A. This is a chance for Indiana to make something happen with this raise. Looks like a dart's going to come through. I'm sure a stun will as well. Or he's just going to... Is he okay? Did he DC? Oh, and he's gone. Looks like we're going to have a tech pause. I guess the spy cam broke his computer. Not exactly sure how that happened, but either way, we must finish this round out based off of the previous rules of the league. No pauses mid-round, so... Unlucky for the side of Indiana, but at least it was just Nico, so...
Need that back.
So Satchel Warrior able to find that opener. And Fly able to make it
Spike planted.
essentially a 3v2. Or 5... Sorry, is that a 5v2?
Just about, yeah, and I mean, looks like you just have to buy time, die to the spike. Wait for your teammate to hopefully rejoin before we need to call a tech, but... I think that's a new one. You shoot the spy cam and you get DC'd.
That's
I'm looking to fight this Big Al wants this kill, and my numbers are no longer matched up because of this DC, so I don't know who the spectate. There we go.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and he's back. Still getting pinged out this entire round.
Ouch!
Oh my goodness. Oh my... Oh! What?!
Grenade!
You can't do that! You can't come back from being DC'd and just drop 3 kills. Oh my goodness. I mean, he had been pinged for at least a minute and a half, and they somehow didn't kill him at all throughout the entire round, and he comes back and kills 3. I mean, what else can you ask for from a guy who wasn't there the entire time? But either way, it's another round for UAH. Even though they do lose a couple of guns, they still are able to buy back in based off of that eco round W. But not as good of a round as they were initially hoping for. And now we can see this A fight. Hopefully he can shoot this cam and not get DC'd. He's looking for it, and he's still in the game, so we'll take it. I mean, it's fast up mid from UAH. Pike is in a bit of an isolated position.
Once that position's given away, though, UAH going to start trying to set up for what looks like a potential mid to B hit. Satchel Warrior has to try to stop this,
man,
but
that's a
Aspects
Razor
will
just like
find
that.
the opening kill with the Razor.
I mean, I feel like this needs to be a pivot back towards B, but they're still kind of just sitting in mid now. Looking to re-clear A after that initial fight, hoping that Indiana was going to be rotating off, but they're still sitting around.
It looks like Indiana's actually rotating off A, so if this works out, UAH has read this perfectly, although that Sova drone will give a little bit of the play away.
Only seeing one, though. And they missed the dart. Okay. UH has a chance now. And the breach is rotating off, but this utility is going to immediately draw him back in. But Sova is in a very tough spot here. Oh, excuse me, here. Has to clear this angle out. Great swing up the stun. Oh my goodness.
Down A.
Surely he gets the third here. Throwing the shock.
One
Yeah.
enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
So Fly left in a 1v4, and Aspect's able to clean it up. So
that's-
great hold.
Yeah. Good coordination coming out of the breach and the Sova there. That was a great stun to help him find those 2 kills in that isolated position. I mean, bringing us back into a bit of an even situation. UAH is able to still kind of buy up. Warrior bringing out the Bucky with his low funds, and I think Pitt might look to try and buy his Astra.
And we know Satchel Warrior's warmed up on this gun.
Indeed he is. I watched him jump around in the range, shooting some bots with it, so he's ready. Actually, he is going to pull out... I'm looking at Aspects. Oh my goodness. Never mind. Does not have the rifle. And
He's
he gets
up
his down
mid.
market. But he gets his head stuck on the door. Horrible timing on that. Little unlucky. Hydra is isolated though. Big Al's looking to make a play on this.
Cage triggered.
Hydra will have to give up all that mid space.
I mean, this is a free ace out right now. Pike is sitting pretty far back. Is looking to re-explore though. I mean, look
But
at Aspect
time.
all the way up. He has a great timing.
Spike
My buttons are
down,
messed
B.
up still. Oh my goodness. Is able to get one though. Good trade from South Warrior, though.
I know exactly where you
I
are.
mean, this ult should reveal the game plan. UH is immediately going to start moving towards A. Trapman taking all of this free space. Sandbot's going to be getting the plant down. But Pike can spam through that. Yes, he does.
Spike down A.
Great stuff from him. Sandbot not tucked quite in that corner. Suck does miss, though. So it is a free plant, but I mean, a 2v4 Trapman. Have to make a play here. What can you do?
Last player
Nothing.
standing.
And Satch Warrior can't get anything either. And I mean, that's a great round by Hoosiers. Bringing them up to a 3-2 after that 3-piece by the Rays off the DC. They have been on a hot streak so far, and UH has to do something to try and bring it back towards the momentum.
And that retake, I mean, they just closed in from every angle on those last two players, so not much you can even play with, especially after that first spike plant got denied.
BYB fam. Going to Astral to
And we
do
see
them
it also
Astral
starting to come
Guardian
up, so
things I do.
there's another eco of the win. We won the last one.
That'll work.
Have a chance for this one. I mean, we're
Help.
leaning heavy towards A. We got the result. We got another Bucky. I mean, the Satchels are probably going to go over this trip. So this Cypher, Hydra has to be very careful. I mean, if they look to fight this immediately, and he is, I mean, this is going to be a Satchel play into an ult, and he's dead. There's no way you're getting away from that.
That's Sight
Not a
taking,
recoverable gun, yeah. Pike's doing very well to get it out.
Sight's
But
taken
Satchel Warrior in
so
this
quickly.
spawn. Not quite looking for the play,
Spike
though.
planted.
Has a chance in the smoke to make something happen. The
Oh
Roomba
my
missed it. Oh
goodness.
my god, he's in a great spot. Oh, just a little whippy though. And Aspects gets 2, one off the nade, one off his rifle.
Last player standing.
This is immediately flipped back on its head, and UH is in a 1v4. Big ow, you gotta try and get one here. I don't know if you really can. 21 HP. Yeah, Aspects is right there waiting for him. I mean, another great round. We got the first kill off the Razor, but after that, Aspects cleaned them up. And that's 4-2 for Hoosiers now. I mean, they brought it back. They're looking good. UH is kind of slowing down now. Got to see some sort of change. I mean, we saw the fast hit. Didn't really turn into much, but that was also an eco. Did work out, though, so see a little bit more of that.
And Satchel Warrior, I mean, he's been moving all around this map all game. He's been
Yeah.
putting himself in good situations, but not quite able to capitalize on it completely yet, so...
I mean, his name is Satchel Warrior for a reason. He is kind of known for these types of plays. And Hydra's in this aggressive position again. I mean, he might get ran down again. He's completely isolated. He's going to get breach ulted. I mean, you're stuck. You're in the open. You're going to get sprayed down. Gets out with his life, though, but not without taking some chip damage. And another 5v5 retake. I mean, Hoosiers, though, sitting on the Astro and breach ult. You cannot play post-plant sitting for spam here. They are going to wall you off. And you see that immediately. UH is taking his deep spawn space. But then you have the breach ult to worry about. And Hoosiers is cleaning up.
Pike able to run out and find two, but
player
Fly's
standing.
find two of himself. Satchel Warrior left in a 1v2.
This is immediately winnable. I mean, he's going to be sticking this, but find the good timing here, and he does.
One enemy
He's going to stick it
remaining.
out, and not quite. Another great round by Hoosiers. Great utilization of his ults. Knowing they have to stick on the site, but also pop an Astral just in case it pushes them back. And I mean, 5-2, you're on an eco. I mean, this is looking tough.
And that's one of those flip-floppy retakes, right? You see two kills come out in favor of Indiana, and then 3 more for UAH before Indiana's able to trade it out and finally close it up. So UAH, I mean, they've had their opportunities here, just not able to put it all together quite yet.
I think they just need to be slowing these rounds down, getting a bit more utility out of the side of Hoosiers, because they've been having so much on these retakes. I mean, 3 straight retake wins, that just shows how dominant they've been. Something's got to change, and I mean, this immediate fight mid, they've read UH completely, and they have shut them down. Finding 3 kills, and I mean, Hydra, he's been getting punished, but with his setup now, you got no Satchel Warrior to satchel you down. Looking a lot safer here, especially behind this trip.
Not even 10 seconds into the round, and it's essentially over.
Cage trigger.
Yes, almost getting a kill, not quite. It's going to get the bomb money, so you'll take that.
Last player standing.
But, I mean, that's about all you're going to get.
I mean, Fly, what can you do? They're sending
Surely.
everything they got at you. And not even given a chance to try to fight this spike.
Yeah. Great
They
stuff
will
by
clean it
Hoosiers.
up.
another dominant round. I mean, again, it was a bit of an eco, but we saw a bit of a force by a couple of rifles coming out there, so. I mean, the economy is starting to snowball for Hoosiers. It's going to take at least 2 of the 3 straight round wins to even attempt to break this economy. They've got their ults starting to come back up, about halfway back to those Breach and Astra ults. UH is sitting about the same on theirs, so you know, we're building up some big swing rounds, but gotta be winning them without the ults as well, so that'll be the big test. Looks like they're gonna be testing Hydra again on B. Satchel Warrior probably looking to satchel him down again.
Hydra a little bit more prepared for it.
A little bit of over-exaggeration util. They're using both the nade and the shock on the trip.
It does not
Oh my
matter.
goodness.
Satchel Warrior, 2 opening kills. And B site is cleared out.
Spike planted.
Satchel Warrior looks for more. It doesn't look like he is. He's in a good off angle here, but Pit needs to be careful. Has to try and win this one. A great stun, but a little early on the swing. Sandbot with a good swing of his own. Now Aspects in a 1v5. Heard Big Al on the flank. UH needs to try to not drop any weapons, so any kill is a win for Aspects, but just able to get 1. And Satchel Warrior with 4 puts him right on that Raze ult. And I mean, UH is right back in this thing, assuming they can win this next round.
That 4K, I mean, opens up site, gets the rotation coming in, and finally able to clean out the last one. So, big round out from the Raze of UAH.
I mean, eventually you just got to start playing market. With that guy that's going to be running you down every time you play towards there, surely they're going to start playing more towards backside, trying to get some more punishes on him. But right now, he's been doing a really good job with these entries on his satchels, getting kills. I mean, now we're looking for an A fight, but Aspects is kind of reading this. He's sitting too deep. I don't think any util will hit him. But he's out of there. But I mean, 2 towards elbow. Good nade to try and put him out. And I don't know how he killed that person, but that's another 2K. And Satchel Warrior is having a great couple rounds here that keep UH in this.
Yeah, and Indiana just shut out of this round right out the gate. That spike
Planted.
goes down. Aspects, I mean, he got locked out of sight. Watched his 2 teammates die. Hydra able to find the kill on the Satchel
It's a
Warrior.
good pick, though. They're looking to go back in. They're investing in the Cypher roll. They want to win this round. Oh, and those tags are great.
Last player
And they
standing.
flipped it on its head. This is now a 2v1 for Hoosiers.
Revealing area.
Trapman difficult 1v2 clutch finds the first kill and able to find the second onto Hydra. So UAH 6-4.
I mean, great stuff from Trapman there. Keeping them in the game. That was a great 1v2, but honestly, it shouldn't even been in that position. I mean, some great utility out of Indiana for sure, but UH almost throwing that round away after such a great start. They gotta be making sure they're locking down these post plants. I mean, it was an issue they had in the last game. They lost almost all of them. So, hopefully they can sound it out, but, I mean, so far, they're right back in it. And, I mean, this is a really big round for Indiana. I mean, UH has managed to break their economy. They're on their last force buy here. It's another fight. Aspects is stunned up, but that's a good nade to push him back. Satchel Warrior looking for a fight here, but
It's a clean stun to stop the early aggression. Now Pit left to do a lot. Fly
I know exactly.
able to take him out. Trapman finds the second kill onto AJA.
and I mean looks exactly the same. We're in a 5v3 in the first couple seconds of the round. UH has the sight. Aspects is stuck, pushed back in spawn, but Sandbot getting a little aggressive, getting caught out. Satchel Warrior though able to trade him out, and goes for more. A little bit of an overheat, but still in a 3v2. Good spot for UAH, and Big Al's kind of cooking up a lurk here.
That's not ready.
Fly as well, about to have the stun up.
Great
Good job
timing on
stunning him
that.
down. And we have the dart coming in. And then actually invest the ult.
One enemy remaining.
And great stuff from UH, making sure they close that out. Bring us to a 6-5. Looking to end this half 6-6, but I mean, big ult's
Last
coming up
round in
for
the half.
Hoosiers. We see almost the Raze ult, 2 up the Breach ult, so this is definitely a big round for them if they're able to get these online. Take a bit of A space, take a bit of B space, and it looks like they're going to go towards B. That A fight has not been working out for them.
And you know,
they're going to get it.
I do like that ult from Fly. I mean, you've got 2 of your players on fairly low HP, so that is definitely a round that
Yeah.
you could lose, and that does secure them that 5th round of the half.
I mean, making sure you secure the round is always more important than saving it for the next where it might not even matter, so definitely take
Enemy
that.
ahead.
See the B presence. They're going to be trying getting this Raze ult online. UH is leaning once again more towards this A site with a full retake setup from Hoosiers.
And they spotted that aggression in B, so that might have given them the idea. They saw 2 players in B main.
It's still a little late though.
Here. Camera taken.
Hydra has a good
Wide
setup
destroyed.
here, and Sandbot teleporting into his own smoke. Getting a little too aggressive, but Satchel Warrior is all the way up again. Hydra on low HP, but I mean 5v4 is what you're looking for Hoosiers. You did your job.
Satchel Warrior, he loves that angle. He's gotten kills on it before. Trapman finds a kill onto
wow.
Hydra.
And that was your low HP player, but now we're in a 4v4.
Well
And I mean,
divided.
UH is leaning heavy towards this connector area. But Aspects with this Razor that we talked about earlier finds one. Isn't able to get Satchel Warrior though. 3v2 though. Trapman trying to make a play, not able to do so, and now in a 3v1. Yeah, not quite. Good dart from the Sova, and I mean a 7-5 half, not too shabby. UH should bring it back, but a good closeout from Indiana to make sure it didn't slip too far away from them. This is going to be a big pistol.
Switching sides.
It's either going to extend the lead for Hoosiers by quite a bit, or it's going to put UH right back into this game with a hope, I would presumably tied half. I mean, Satchel Warrior with these 14 kills, we can tell his openings had big impact on those 3 straight rounds. UH was able to tie together to end that half. Have to see if he can make that same kind of adjustment on the defensive side.
I mean, he looks ready to go right back at it.
Yeah, he's looking to go down mid. I'm sure he's just closing the door, but he's ready.
Best defense is great offense.
Indeed, I mean, you got the breach, you got the Sova, you got everything you need to do it. So seems like he's gonna be doing a bit of a fake with this breach stun, maybe trying to fake some pressure towards A, pushing towards B into the Cypher setup. But, I mean, with Cypher all the way back, he's gonna hear it, but you don't hear the satchels. Probably don't think he's there, but they're gonna be leaning straight into this B hit.
Wide destroyed. Cage triggered.
No nonsense
Destroyed.
about it.
Camera
They're gonna be
taken.
playing full retake. That was
Way
good
to
chip damage on the Big Owl though. Aspects is right into their spawn almost.
This
It's
is
a 5v5. I mean, we're 10 seconds into the round. UH should have a lot of util. And we see a dart. But a big point coming in from this Cypher.
Right here.
Might be too late though.
the tag to draw out the spam. It will
Great
work.
satchel. Only able to find one though. Sandbot getting in.
Standing.
Also only able to find one. It's a 2v1. Oh, wow. I don't know how he just spammed him through the wall there with his ghost, but Hoosier's closing it out in good fashion. Good post plant from them, keeping it clean, making it 8-5. But hey, UH won their last eco. Has a chance to do it again, but I mean, on the defense side with only classics, how are you going to win this? I mean, we see the Bucky purchase. I mean, they're going to be trying to fight A, but again, Hoosiers is leaning completely into this B setup.
This goes here.
And that's just another one of those pistols they leave up to that 5v5 retake and just not quite able to put it all together.
I mean, Al needs to be careful here. He's swinging right in all of them. Oh, somehow managed to get out with his life. A little lucky there. That's where he gets cut out by the Lurka Hydra. Good stuff there, making sure we...
His cam is somehow still up.
Yeah, and he has his trip respawn. Yeah, Aspects is aware, though.
Fly
I
able
think
to
it won,
find
though.
one, though. And Sandbot a headshot
Oh my
onto
goodness.
Aspects.
Well, I was trying to look up a lurk there, but he ends up running back. Gonna regroup with his team.
So even numbers on the round.
It's
Horse.
winnable.
Indiana still has that gun advantage, so it will take quite a lot from UAH.
Pike is on a bit of an island. They know he's here. And not quite the stun on him. Actually, they don't know. Never mind. Trap Man gets caught out. Fly now. What can you do? Nothing. And a good cleanup by Hoosiers, making sure they keep it only the 2 rifles. A little bit of spam there. Uh-oh. we won't worry about that too much, though. It's all fun and games. But, I mean, good stuff from Hoosiers. Keeping it clean, keeping it tight. Making sure they're keeping these rounds close, not letting another eco slip through their hands. And UH now has to try and rebound, keep this game winnable. 9-5 half so far. Bit of a slower play. They're kind of jumping around, trying to figure out what exactly they want to do, looks like.
This is a must-win round for UAH here. Up against this bonus. Big Al decides against throwing the trip.
I think he was waiting for the
Hydra
pivot shock, but
Just found an opening kill onto Trapman.
Expects it straight back into the side again. Sambot also on 1 HP from Hydra in mid. And Pick gets a spam kill through the box. That was some great coordination, but I mean, look at this. They're just walking up A. They have total read right now after faking that B hit. Sacrifice your raise, but I mean on a bonus. I think you take that. You get the full sight. You're in a 4v3. Big Al's trying to clear through this flank, but I mean, you're basically in a 2v4 on sight here, assuming, especially with this trip, they're going to know he's there.
Satchel Warriors seeing if he can find anything link, but Indiana deciding not to peek into this. He'll have his
Playing full
position
off sight.
to
This
give
is
it
a lot
away.
of wasted util from UAH. I mean, we still have, I mean, I see an Astra Suck that's on the bomb. I'm sure a stun's going to be falling up quite soon. Indeed it is.
Big Al able to find the first kill that's needed. Well, they got to get on this spike. They're running out of time.
This is a good spot, but they have the swivel. I didn't even pay attention to that.
One enemy remaining.
UH does clean it up,
Last player
just
standing.
about, but another round for Hoosiers. I mean, you take that on a bonus. You all die. You use a civil, but you get the round, and that's all you can ask for. UH's economy is going to be in shambles after that. I mean, that was just a great round by Hoosiers. You pick the B play, you lose your raise, but I mean, all that post-play util, UH was a little slow waiting on Big Al to catch back up with him. And Hoosiers capitalized off the slow play and wins the round out. So, I mean, 10-5. You got 5 rounds to build back up. This probably isn't going to be the round to do it, so you're assuming 11-5. It's another tough situation for UH to try and come back from, but definitely
UAH
doable.
backed into a corner once again.
And another B hit. I mean, Hoosiers have been loving these B hits. They're not shying away from them again this round. Trapman looking to try and make a play off of it. But, yeah, right in the aftershock. That was a great aftershock by the breach. And another great flash. This util is great so far from this breach. Finding 2 good kills on these UH players. Yeah. Facing the guy in market, what more can you do? Try and make a satchel play, not quite ready this time for it. And Sambot, not quite there on the shots. And another great round from Hoosiers, making it 11-5.
And they handled that light by so well. So UAH, this is the I said when it was 9-5 that was a must-win round. If you don't win this round, the game's essentially over. I mean,
it definitely is.
full invested into this.
And we
Almost
see a big
no money
adjustment as
left.
well. I mean, UH is leaning into this B fight now. They want to fight them on B, but the spike is all the way on A. I think Hoosiers have a read. They're going to try and fake this B fight again and walk up A like they did a few rounds ago. But UH is going to be contesting them. They've actually caught this Sova, kind of isolated, but they don't seem interested in continuing the push. And I mean, immediately it's a rotate over towards the A site.
Yeah, that
Here's the
regress towards
rotate.
A.
They could come back B. He hears them rotating, but Trapman in a great off angle. Yep. Finding the lurk. Not quite there.
But finding that lurk, I mean, that's drawn him back towards, drawn UAH back towards B. And Big Al, I mean, he's got to find at least one here.
And I mean, that's about all you can ask for. A great trap to, or great cage to isolate that fight and get the one.
Planted.
I mean, you're in a 4v3. Sambot's cooking up a lurk. I think.
I don't think we'll expect this.
Pike's
but
looking at it. Sambot quite not ready on the timing. Southward is in sight though. This aspect is a little isolated. Stun miss though, but he's in a really interesting spot. I mean, the breach has his crossfire. It's a good smoke to help him isolate these fights. Trapman though with.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness, never mind. Breach instantly turns it back around, and I mean, you have a suck on the bomb. They know exactly where you are. This is great. Hoosiers could not be playing this any better. I mean, and then a stun. Pike's playing first. Yeah. That was almost unwinnable for Trapman. I mean, 12 to 5. You have some ults. I mean, you almost have your Raze ult. You almost have your Silva ult. Or you have your Silva ult. You almost have your Breach ult. But, I mean, Hoosiers is also looking really close to all of theirs. So this is going to be a tough round.
1 second, peeps. I gotta visit the Astral to play some stars.
Yeah, that's just not how you want to see that round pan out for UAH. I mean, the early B aggression ends up giving the Hoosiers even more info to make that move back towards A, and finding that kill on the lurk, I mean, even drew UAH back closer to B.
Yeah, I mean, we see a bit of a fake. Mid pressure now. I don't think Huge is falling for it. I mean, Pike has walked up. He knows there's nothing here. He has fully read this. That's what we're trying to make a play. He's a little too far up, though. Good trade from Trapman. Try and even the game out, though.
Fly concerned about this push up through
Popped the
mid.
double. He got the tag onto the breach, but that's about it.
I know
A
exactly.
trade up in
where.
mid, but that's the Cypher ult, and they know it's a free free A site, sorry. I mean, Pit can take all this space.
Revealing area.
I think he's gonna kind of bounce a dart into the middle of nowhere, but he is gonna try and take the spade towards CT. A little bit of an overcook on the dart, charging a bit too far, but info acquired nonetheless.
Shock dart.
Fly, not ready for him to be peeking out there.
Not ready yet.
That was a crazy time and taken there by Pit. I mean, what can you do here? Sambot, great TP, but oh, not quite. Didn't get on top of the box. And Trapman
Stay down.
able to get one. Not ready for the second though. And Hoosiers closes it out, 13-5. Dominant performance again by them. And I mean, it looked close for UAH at the start. They brought it back to 7-5, but not quite there in the end for UAH. And I mean, I don't know. It looked like it could have been a bit of a closer game, but well done, the Hoosiers.
I mean, what can you say? They couldn't quite string anything together. That first half was kind of spotty on those round wins. Obviously, that second half didn't go according to their plan, but still, I would say a good showing overall from UAH today. So that will wrap us up for the night. UAH finishes these activation matches 1 and 2, and yeah, we'll be looking forward to this season.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it's going to pan out with these activation games really changing much. If we're going to get moved down divisions, if teams are going to get moved up divisions, but I think it should be around these same kind of teams, especially the UCF team. They should be in our region, so that might be another matchup that we have later on in the season. But looking forward to what the bracket's looking like, and we should be back here Monday with our first official regular season game of the season. Getting pretty excited for that one. That should be a good test for the team, see where they're at.
Yeah, so thank you everybody for joining us. We'll wrap it up here. I've been Drowsy, joined by...
Gravy too.
There we go. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Go Chargers.
See you guys.